Hey, what's going on, guys? It's that Cubing guy here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my mains and goals for the CubingUSA Georgia State Championships 2018. I think that's the actual title. But yeah, basically I have a competition coming up. Very excited because this is my first competition since March. And it is also my first competition outside of the state of Florida, which I'm very, very excited about. Yeah, so basically this is the state championships for Georgia. As far as I know, the only other state championship I've seen is the New Jersey championship, which happened, I think last week, or last weekend, which is pretty cool. I think I'm starting to, I like the idea of more narrow champions, like the regional champions and now state champions, rather than just having one national champion every year. Especially with someone like Max Park who dominates all the time, give other people the time to shine, which I like a lot. So basically, as this is a championship, it will have all of the events, 2 through 7, Scube, Pira, all that stuff, all the blind events, FMC, everything. I will only be competing in 15 events. It's all of the events except 4 blind, 5 blind, and multi-blind. And the reason, while I am technically capable of all 3 of those, I personally don't feel like I'm going to want to put myself through that mental strain. I just want to have a good time, and I don't want to, have my head hurt after an attempt and just be disappointed by bad results, So, the events I'm competing in are 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, 6x6, 7x7, 3x3 one-handed, 3x3 with feet, FMC, 3 blind, clock, Pyraminx, Square One, Scube, and Megaminx. I think I left something out there. I feel like I left something out there. Might have, maybe not. Who knows? Those are the events I'm competing in, and I'm very excited because I practice. These are the events I practice. I practice 3 blind. I practice all of these, which is the reason I chose these events for my lineup. Now, what we're gonna do is go through the cubes that I'm going to use for the competition. Now, you might notice a few of these are new cubes that you might not have seen. That's just a product of me being lazy and not making videos on them. So we're just going to go through them. So for 2x2, I'm using the YJ... Ooh, calm down. The YJ MGC. I actually really enjoy this cube, considering the fact that my last good 2x2 was the CubingUSA. No, CubingUSA, sorry. Non-magnetic, and I lost that cube, so I didn't have a very good 2x2 for the longest time. I was using a UPO or something that was 3 years old. You guys probably seen that on my channel somewhere. Focus on the front there. Yeah, so for 2x2, YJ MGC M, well, obviously. But this is a really great cube. I'm enjoying it a lot. For my goals, if I can get a sub 3.5 average, that would be great. If not, possibly make finals. We'll see if I'm capable of that. I don't practice 2x2 a whole lot. I know full CLL, but sometimes I forget some algs and have to relearn them. But it's neither here nor there. For 3x3, right now I'm using, as far as things go, I'm using the GAN 356R magnetized, and I magnetized this myself. A review of this should be coming out soon. This cube is really, really good. I'm really surprised that people haven't talked about it. The only person I've seen talk about it is Jay Park, Jeff Park's dad, and he says it's not very good, which I don't believe. I haven't tried a GAN X, so maybe in comparison to the X it's bad, but I mean, they sound exactly the same. They have pretty much the same design. The only difference is there's no changeable magnets and the springs are one type, like you lose the customization of it, but I don't know, I think it's the exact same puzzle design, so I don't exactly understand how it could be worse, For 3x3, I really want to get a sub 11 average, definitely make finals. If I can get a sub 10.5 average, that would be amazing. And if I can maybe break my comp PB single, which is like an 8.7, that would be really great. But if not, just make finals, get a sub 11 average, which is all I really want. 4x4, I'm using the CubingUSA M, stickerless. The last 4x4 I used was also a CubingUSA M, except it was stickered, and that was the one that was lent to me by No Paredes, or No Problem Cubing on YouTube. He sold me that one, and I used it for that competition, but then later I got this one. I definitely like this one a little bit more. The magnetization is a little bit more consistent. It just feels better. Plus it's broken in better. So for 4x4, I'm hoping for a sub 40 single and a sub 45 average, because I think every single one of my 4x4 averages officially have been a 45 average, and my PB single is only a 44. So I just want to break comp PBs, get a sub 40, get times that represent what I average at home, For 5x5, I'm using the CubingUSA M, self-magnetized, of course, because I'm cheap and don't buy pre-magnetized cubes. For 5x5, I want, obviously, to make finals. There's only 2 rounds of 5x5, I think. 2 rounds of 4, so there's going to be, I think, 3 rounds of 2x2, 3 rounds of 3x3, 2 rounds of 4x4, 2 rounds of 5x5. I definitely want to make finals for all of these. I definitely think I'm capable of making finals for at least the N-by-N puzzles and maybe feet and Megaminx, but, we'll see. For 5x5, I definitely want to make finals, get possibly a sub 122 average. I've definitely been averaging closer to sub 120 lately. As far as single, I just want to comp PB single, even if it's just by like 1/10 of a second. I just want to beat it because it's old as dirt. But yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah, nothing special about 5x5. 6x6, this is a 7x7. 6x6, I'm using the Yushin Little Magic M. Now, quick rant, sneak preview of the review I'm going to make. This cube is amazing. Anyone who says it's not, they're lying to you, or they don't know how to set it up. This cube is absolutely phenomenal. It blows my Aoshi GTSM out of the water. I don't even like turning that cube compared to this. And I don't understand why nobody else has made this already. This cube is phenomenal. I magnetized this cube. When I got the cube, obviously you guys saw my review. It wasn't very good. When I got this cube, my times dropped by at least 20 seconds. Instantly. I got a PB single of a 205 after having this cube for 2 days. That's just ridiculous. My previous PB was a 214. That's nuts. But I'm averaging close to sub 220. Definitely want to get like a sub 225 mean in comp. Maybe make it to the second round or the finals. No, I think there's only 1 round. My bad. Just a sub 225 mean would be nice. I'll definitely be practicing this still. But yeah, definitely, I'm going to be making a review of this cube because it's awesome. So 7x7, I'm using the Hey 7M. I'm definitely averaging much faster on 7x7 than I was at my last competition with 7x7. On 7x7, I am hoping... So with all of these, I'm not really hoping for a placement because it's just unrealistic for me. Just with all the people that are going, there's no way I could place. But, times and making it to other rounds is really where my goals are at. For 7x7, I'm hoping to maybe get a sub 345 mean. That's pushing it a little bit, but I don't think it's impossible as long as I'm warmed up and in the right mindset. And as far as single goes, I think I'm going to hope for a possibly a sub 330 single. That might be pushing it. Maybe sub 335 is all I could hope for, considering I only have 3 solves. But that should be fine. Just get some good stuff. So one-handed, right now I'm kind of tossed between these 2 cubes right now. I do have a couple more cubes coming in the mail. We'll see how those go, but this is the GAN Air UM, and this is obviously the RM. I'm tossed between these 2 cubes. They're both really great. This one's kind of slow right now because this one's kind of slow right now because I've lubed it, but this one's pretty good, you know. It's alright. You know, one-handed cube doesn't really make a difference for me. For one-handed, I really just want to make, obviously, finals, and I want a sub 20 average. My goal for the longest time, and this is probably a really petty goal, but I really want to get into the sub 20 one-handed Facebook group, and they changed their prerequisite from either an official sub 20 average or an average of 12 sub 20 on cam, and they changed that like the day that I actually got a sub 20 average on cam, so I was upset, but now it's my goal to get a sub 20 average to get into that group. For as far as single goes, if I can pull it off in the 2 rounds, I think I'm going to go for a sub 16 single. I'm sure I can get lucky at one point. But yeah, that's one-handed. For feet, so I haven't really been practicing feet as much as I should have, considering how fast I am. I'm hoping to get at least 5th. That might be pushing it considering the people that are going. You know, I think... So Tommy Cherry's going. He obviously previous world record holder. Daniel Rose Levine said he's going, but we don't know yet. He's not on the roster. We got Raymond Glasgow, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Raymond, Kieran Dizon. You know, you got some fast people that live in Georgia that are good at feet. So maybe 5th is pushing it, but. I think, you know, top like 10 is going to be easy for me. My goal is a sub 50 average. If I can pull that off, that would be fantastic, because that would put me somewhere close to the top 100 in the world. But, you know, that's if I can find the motivation to practice it enough. But if not, oh well. Next event, FMC. So FMC, I never practice FMC at all. I literally don't do FMC attempts outside of comps. So we'll just, I don't know, just do FMC. Don't DNF. That's my goal, is not to DNF in the 3 attempts. Somehow, you know, get an actual mean. We'll see. Clock. I just want to comp PB average because I'm kind of salty that I DNF'd out of a 13 average last comp. So, you know, just get like a sub 15 average because that's not hard for me at all. Maybe a sub 11 single if it's nice. This clock is garbage. It's a Lingao. I meant to magnetize it and then I got the magnets and they didn't fit, and, you know, just excuses. Pyraminx, I'm not going to beat my official average. That average was ridiculous. I'm not going to beat my single either, so just do nice, make it to the second round. Square one, I'm salty. Ooh, here's a Volt. That's a Volt. Volt MS, self-magnetized MS. I'm hoping for at least a sub 25 average and like a sub 20 single, hopefully. We'll see. Just last average that I got was stupid. 50-something average because I DNF'd one of them, and one of them, or I DNF'd one because I was stupid and didn't follow the regulations, whatever. And then I stopped caring for the rest of the average. So square one, you know, I don't even know how many rounds there are of square one, but, you know, if there's a second round, make it to the second round, sub 25 average, sub 20 single. Square, skew, sub 6 average, and sub 4 single, if that's possible. I'm kind of good at skew. I average sub 6 pretty consistently. It's just if I don't get nervous during the solves. Oh, also, this is an X-Man Bell Pyraminx. It's the only Pyraminx I really have that's usable. Volt MS, and this is a Wingy Scube. I just got this recently, didn't make a video about it because everybody knows about the Wingy. Sub 6 average, sub 3, sub 4 single, yeah. And Mega, no, 3 blind. So the last 3x3 event is 3 blind. I'm just hoping to get a success. I don't really practice 3 blind much anymore. I might do a few more attempts, like a few averages in the coming weeks. But I just want some successes, you know. Don't triple DNF. I don't care if I get a mean or anything, but just don't triple DNF. And then Megaminx. So I had a nice experience with Megaminx today. I dropped my average by a good 10 seconds, which is nice. So for the comp, if I continue to practice and my progression goes the way it should, I'm going to hope for a sub 120 average and a sub 110 single. I only have one of those at the moment, a sub 120 average, but, you know, this is after only 1 day of legitimate practice, so that's probably probable. But yeah, those are my mains and goals for CubingUSA Georgia Championships 2018. The competition is December 14th through 16th. I'm going to be staying with Sean Hartman and I think Tommy Cherry. We're all in the same hotel. And Noah Paredes, and I think Zachary Ox is also staying somewhere near, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it's going to be really, really fun. Hopefully, this time, I promise, I swear to you, I will make a video about the competition. I promise. Yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, you know, you want to know, like, how I practice or what I do, or, you know, if I wasn't clear about anything in this video, feel free to leave a comment. And if any of you are going to Georgia Championships, leave a comment, and I'll definitely be looking out for you at the competition. We can definitely hang out, you know? Always love to meet new people. All right, so that was it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely be looking out for some more videos. A review of this one, a review of this one, and some other things that I'm going to be putting up, some practice videos, etc. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!